Hi everyone. Today I would like to talk to you about how to acquire an entrepreneurial mindset to obtain the skills and the foundation that you must have in order to fulfill your business objectives, relationship goals, and generally be 100% successful in your life. It's very important to acquire these skills as early as possible because being an entrepreneur is a lifestyle and it requires a certain level of special thinking. When you complete all the exercises in this video, you will receive the ability to create businesses in a short time frame, even if you are broke. And even if you lose your business, you will always be able to quickly recover and start again at any time. Every exercise in this video I have done myself. And while at first these exercises will appear to you extremely hard, I recommend you not to question me or doubt them because this works 100%. These exercises won't give you an extreme amount of fast energy, as for example you get from business trainings, but rather they are going to change your mindset, your thinking, and you will become very cynical. You won't have any emotions. You probably will become somewhat unhappy. So think twice before watching this video. Disclaimer, I'm not responsible for any of your actions. I just tell you what I have done and what helped me. Task 1. Sign up for boxing or martial arts training. Most people in Western countries are being raised in a comfortable, safe environment under protection of their parents. Your mom was probably always wiping your butt, placing food on your table, and your dad was giving you money every time you needed it. On the one hand, it looks like a perfect childhood, but on the other hand, this may have caused you to grow up as a non-confident, weak-willed, inferior person with the face of a sad lemur. So you need to stop complaining and blaming your parents and make a man of yourself. A fast way of doing so is athletics, especially martial arts. You must experience what it's like to be knocked out, knocked down, and being punched in the head. Especially it's good for a gentle person, one with an unconfident walk, weak body, and who is afraid to say anything back to a rude cashier. His friends are mocking him, and he is not fighting them back because he thinks he is intelligent. But in reality, he's not fighting back because he is scared. If he sees thugs walking on the streets at night, he sweats, panics. His heart starts to beat faster. If you have ever experienced any of these feelings, and I guarantee you have, then martial arts training is the solution for you. Martial arts also will give you physical power, confidence, and strong willpower. Playing video games will not help you. You need to break free from your comfort zone. From my experience, after a few weeks of martial arts training, you will feel that you have become much stronger. You will learn how to box properly, you will become disciplined, and you will learn how to endure pain. After a few months, you will learn how to work consistently because you will be encountering your weak level of physical and mental body that you need to encounter and train in order to beat up your fighting partner. The fear of fighting someone will disappear. The fear of pain will disappear as well. You will become more calm. You will learn how to structure dialogue with business partners from a power point of view, which will help you to learn the skill of convincing someone to do whatever you need to get done. It's an amazing feeling, trust me. You don't have to get trophies in this sport, but training 2 to 3 times a week for 2 to 3 years will definitely change you as a person. Task 2. Hitchhiking without money. Try to hitchhike without money to another city and to survive there for a few days. This exercise will help you learn how to talk strangers into helping you, drive you, feed you, and let you sleep at their place. Come up with a story that you got robbed and that you just need to get from point A to point Z. Your goal is to learn how to survive in an unknown environment. Here you place your brain in a situation when it starts to work full force. You will need to learn how to manipulate people, how to moderate your tone of voice, and what to say in order to get random strangers to like you and to help you do whatever you need to get done. The longer your trip is, the better it is for you. I recommend that you attempt to make your trip last for at least 7 days. You will definitely learn how to survive and find non-standard solutions for your basic problems. Be able to come to an agreement with strangers in order to get food and a place to sleep. This exercise is especially helpful for people who fantasize a lot about life. It will show them life's harsh reality and show how people are not open to strangers. You will find out on what level your persuasive skills are at. It doesn't matter how you choose to act, whether you want to manipulate or pretend to be pitiful. You need to get this quest done. Your clear goal is to get from point A to point Z without money. Set up this goal and carry it out. A friend of mine was able to hitchhike all the way to Asia and come back on a plane. He was a different person than the one who left. I could tell within the first minute of our conversation that he had become a more confident, extremely convincing, and likable person. Task 3. Spend 15 days in jail. This is a very extreme exercise, and I don't recommend you to try it unless you really want to achieve the full potential of your life. The closed space of a jail cell will help you think over your whole life. After this exercise, you will lose your bad habits of surfing the internet, talking on the phone, reading your Instagram feed, and other time wasters. In addition, in 15 days, you will realize how your lifelong problems are in reality actually a joke. You will realize that all your devices, iPhones, laptops, clothing, are not important in this life. It doesn't have any meaningful value. For most people, the very first days will be like a life in hell. You will be screaming, trying to get away from the jail, and you will really start to value your life and time. You will learn how to communicate with hoodlums, drug addicts, and other lowlifes. It's a very important ability in real life. Task 4. Go homeless for 1 week. Try to survive for a week on the streets. Sleep under a bridge or in the forest. Realize that being homeless is not that scary. In the exercise of hitchhiking, you improve your communication skills. But in doing this exercise, you will improve your survival skills to the fullest extreme. Beg for money. Experience how people treat you in your new homeless skin. You will see another side of human nature, understand yourself better, and will experience horrible feelings about life. This quest will help you stop looking for idiotic reasons when you search for investors or business coaches, and you will stop searching for help and connections. You will also realize that humans are very adaptable creatures, and that you can live life of a homeless for several years, and it's not that scary. You will realize how their environment affects a person and why you can't get anything done being around weak people. You will talk to other homeless people and will hear absolutely crazy reasons why they are not getting out from their homeless situation. And this will help you recognize some of the reasons why you can't get off your butt and start doing something towards your business goals are almost the same. Task 5. Quit your job. If you work at a job and you are hating it, in front of everyone, quit your job and spill out everything that you think about your workplace. This job doesn't give you any pleasure. You get paid pennies, and other people use you as a slave. Go right up to your boss and tell him right to his face why his business is crap and that he has idiotic employees. The boss might like your confidence and might even raise your salary because you have the confidence and charisma to show that you are not scared of anyone and that you are not just another empty drone. Task 6. Go through 20 job interviews. This is the best quest to take if you plan to become a serious businessman. It will help you to understand how supervisors think, what they like, and what type of psychology they have. A lot of people are scared to look for a job and go to an interview because it gets them out of their comfort zone. As a result, because of this fear, they hold on to their crappy job just in order not to experience the uncomfortable feeling of going through an interview. The same reason guys don't break up with their annoying girlfriends, because they don't feel like looking for a new girl. All these fears place you further away from your dream life, big goals, and amazing achievements. Choose your job interviews in different fields that you find interesting. Even if you aren't quite a fit for the job position, fake your resume. On these job interviews, you will see what managers want from you and what to answer on different business questions. It's like dates. The more dates and interviews you have, the more you'll realize that all the dates and interviews go by the same scenario. This will help you to get out of your comfort zone, and as a result, it will put you on the next level. You will learn how to communicate with people with higher rank, help you gain connections, and you will receive an understanding of how human resources works. For your business and leadership skills, you must perform this quest instead of reading and attending Leadership Info business training. You could make this quest a bit complicated for yourself if you are able to convince the manager to hire you for the position. Get this job. It doesn't matter if they don't pay much. The most important thing is that you need to get experience going through the interview. I guarantee that most people can't even complete this easy quest. If you can't complete this quest, how are you going to convince investors to invest in your business? Practice your convincing skills on HR managers to hire you. From my experience, after the 20 interview quest, you will also become disgusted by your surrounding friends. You will start to avoid them because you won't have any common interest, since they will seem to you as weak individuals with an extreme level of laziness who talk a lot and don't do much. Task 7. Get used to a luxury lifestyle. Go live for a week in an expensive hotel. Eat out the finest, most expensive restaurants, and test drive an exotic car. It's very important to experience this luxury life which you really desire. Experience the emotions of temporary ownership of this lifestyle. The more days you spend in this rich lifestyle, the less you will be intimidated or afraid of filthy rich people. Many people experience panic or fear when they stand next to the rich or celebrities. I like to call it mental poorness. This poorness is worse than material poorness. You need to learn how to avoid dreading rich people because they feel when a weak person stands next to them, one who compliments his cars, watches, etc., that he doesn't even pay attention to your compliments. For rich people, that's their normal state, and your compliments discomforts them a lot, and as a result, you become for him an unimportant person, a non-entity. After this quest, you will be able to communicate with these type of people, including celebrities, very intelligently. That way you can offer them an intelligent conversation and convince them to invest money in your business idea and maybe become friends with you. This is the end of part 1 of this video. I will continue in part 2. Also, if this video gets a lot of likes and views, I am willing to vlog all these quests. So let me know in the comments if you want me to film the quest, how I go through them, and document it in the video. Meanwhile, please subscribe and stay tuned for part 2.